What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're gonna be making today venison stew. I had a friend that gave me some fresh venison, and I'm gonna be using it to make a stew with a little bit of potatoes and a couple other simple ingredients. Nothing too crazy. This can certainly be replaced with beef. If you have chuck roast, you can do the same recipe. You don't have to use venison, but that's what I have on hand. So we're gonna make a really nice stew recipe to go over rice, so to be eaten as is. So let's get right to work, and I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so let's go over our ingredients really quick. This is not a lot of ingredients, pretty simple. I have here, this is some peppers from my garden. They just grew out of nowhere, but they're sweet. They kind of look like a Scotch bonnet. I've never seen these peppers. Nobody seems to know what they are. If any of you guys know what these are, please let me know in the comments below. I use them in a lot of my recipes. They're sweet, like a bell pepper almost, and they have a nice taste. You guys can use bell peppers. So I got about a quarter cup of chopped pepper there, about a half a cup of crushed tomatoes, organic. I have about a tablespoon of dried thyme, and I have 2 bay leaves, about 5 cloves of minced garlic. I have 2 pounds of venison, and the reason why this venison is not bright red is because it's been brined. And what I do is I put it in a water and salt solution, and I take the water out, and I do that numerous times to get a lot of the blood drawn from the meat, and that takes away a lot of the gamey flavor. So if you guys ever want to cook venison or any other type of game, if you want to try that, it's just 3% water solution, saline solution, just salt and water, and basically you just dip it and take it out within a half an hour, and then put new salt water in, and keep doing that until you get the desired result. I have here some crushed red pepper flakes, entirely optional, a half of a diced red onion, garlic salt, cumin, ground cumin. I have about a pound of potatoes cubed, and I have a half a cup of white cooking wine, and that's basically it. So we're gonna take about a tablespoon of oil, heat it up, then we're gonna add our aromatics first, garlic and our diced onion to start building the flavor. We're gonna also add our pepper. This is what we call sofrito, and this is the base of almost all recipes. This is where the flavor starts building, right here. That's why I always tell you guys to use fresh garlic. Now we're going to go ahead and add our venison. I'm going to add a bit at a time because I don't want it to start steaming. Now we're going to cook that for about 4 or 5 minutes to brown. Then we're going to add some more ingredients. Okay, so now that our deer is pretty much almost cooked all the way through, I'm going to go ahead and add our crushed tomatoes, cooking wine. I'm actually adding only half of it right now. I might not need the full half cup till later. I'm going to add the thyme, 2 bay leaves, the crushed red pepper, about a teaspoon, about a teaspoon of cumin, and about a half a tablespoon of garlic salt. Now we're going to go ahead and add our potatoes. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of that white cooking wine now. I'm going to bring this down to a simmer, and then we're going to let that go for about 25 to 30 minutes and check to see if everything's already softened up. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes and we should be done. Our potatoes are soft. I'm going to go ahead and plate this over white rice. I got some jasmine rice cooked off. Get some of that sauce on it. Okay, so there it is. There's the finished product. My venison stew. Like I said, you guys can use regular beef for this. It doesn't have to be venison. So you could use any kind of beef made for stew, or even lamb you could use to do this recipe with the same ingredients. It's really simple and it doesn't take a lot of time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed and you like the videos, please do so you can watch all of our content, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, so this is where it all pays off. This is where we get to try our creation and see exactly what it came out like. I have this stew over some white jasmine rice. I'm gonna give it a try and let you guys know how it is. The meat is tender. It's not gamey at all. But you can still get a little hint that it's not beef or chicken. It has a little bit of a distinct flavor, but it's absolutely delicious. Like I said, you guys, if you don't have venison, you could do this with beef. It will still be totally delicious. It is amazing. I encourage you to give this recipe a try. It's not a lot of ingredients and it's not very difficult.